Hi everyone, online personal trainer Gavin Townsend here. Today in the G-Lay at the Tarda Big Court. Just going to cover a very simple subject, bottled water, flavoured water at that. Now, everyone knows me as this boisterous, eccentric character who preaches quite a lot. I'm also one of those types who actually practices what he preaches as well. Now, flavoured bottled water. Well, what does it consist of? Well, one is water, the second is sugar. And the other day I went through a gym instructor's diet. I'm not going to name call, I'm not that harsh, but I'll just do a video on this subject instead. It's really important for him to understand this. Having a 1.5 litre bottle of water which has just over 10 grams of sugar per 250 millilitres means that he's having about 60 to 65 grams of sugar content per day just from drinking flavoured water. Now he was concerned because he was getting his stomach cramps, he was getting a whole host of issues. His energy levels were dropping. That's because each time he has his sugary fix from his water, his flavoured water, his energy levels are spiking and then his energy levels are dropping as quickly as they're spiking. And the reason why I'm doing this video, guys, is because I'm sick to death of hearing about type 2 diabetes. I'm in the UK, I'm from the UK, and I'm sick to death of hearing that we're effectively the fattest nation in Europe, as well as almost the fattest nation on the planet for that matter. I'm sick to death of hearing about the resources from the NHS being starved by people who just neglect their body. But I'm also sick to death of hearing that the government, with their legislation, never allows health professionals to voice their opinion about how much crap there is in the market, how supermarkets deliberately push sugary food contents in front of you. Now, the average male, the average adult, in fact, should have no more than 50 grams of sugar per day. Now, this person was getting 60 grams of sugar just from drinking flavoured bloody water. So, speaking a bit logically, after looking through his diet in a bit more detail, he was having at least 2 to 3 times as much as the daily sugar allowance should be for an adult, which is fantastic if you want type 2 diabetes and be insulin dependent for the rest of your life and live a very sad living. Now, also, putting that into percentage terms as well, 50 grams of sugar as a maximum allowance should be effectively no more than 5% of your total calorific intake for that any one given day. But I'll ask you this question, guys. What percentage of you out there question your sugar content each day? What percentage of people out there question really how much sugar they're putting in their system, unnecessary sugar at that? And how many of you out there are gaining fat weight unnecessarily? How many of you have energy levels which fluctuate and you feel like a yo-yo most days because your blood sugar levels are out of control? This video is just to make you think. It's not to patronise any one individual, it's not to attack any one individual. This person asked for my help and I was willing to help. He's a friend of mine, and instantly, just by coming off flavoured water, by having actual H2O, normal water, which you can have filtered, or as we in the UK like to call it, council pot, the attitude is instantly that individual is going to save 60 grams of sugar a day in intake. Hopefully they'll come underneath the 50 grams allowance per day, and therefore they'll actually lose fat weight and live a better lifestyle. I talked to this individual about eating good food as well and get your energy from actual food. Now, question your sugar intake, and if you are already unfortunately suffering from type 1 or type 2 diabetes, type 1, unfortunately, you have to control it. It's something most people are born with, and type 2, however, can be controlled with good nutrition. So use this video as a bit of an insight to hidden sugar traces within food and the fact that there are companies out there conning people with putting sugar in water. So if you have a question, feel free to like me on Facebook and send me a message there. And if you'd like my videos, subscribe above. Thanks guys, have a great day.